Have you ever wondered why some people remain calm and composed even in the toughest situations, while others break down at the slightest difficulty? Life constantly throws challenges at us. But the real question is, where does the true strength to overcome these challenges come from? The ancient philosopher and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was one such person who discovered the answer. Despite being at the height of power and wealth, he realized that true strength does not come from external circumstances, but from our own mindset, thoughts, and perspective. His philosophy teaches us that our life is shaped not by what happens to us, but by how we respond to it. Today, we will delve into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy. We will learn how his teachings can transform our mindset, help us break free from limiting beliefs, and open the door to new possibilities. Most importantly, we will discover how to find true peace and fulfillment, regardless of life's uncertainties. Your life is in your hands. The way you think determines the reality you experience. So let's take inspiration from Marcus Aurelius and learn how mastering our mind can help us reshape our lives in the most profound way. Now, let's begin this life-changing journey. Lesson number 1. The power of perspective. Life is never a straight path. Sometimes it is tough, sometimes uncertain, and sometimes it tests us in ways we never imagined. But have you ever thought about how your perspective shapes your journey? We often blame external circumstances for our happiness or struggles. But the truth is, our perspective creates our reality. If you see life as a collection of obstacles and hardships, that is exactly what it will become for you. But if you see life as an opportunity to grow, learn, and discover new possibilities, that mindset will empower you to move forward. The ancient philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You become what you think." How powerful is this statement? Our thoughts don't just influence our emotions, they shape our entire life. If you constantly tell yourself, "I can't do it," then that belief will hold you back. But if you tell yourself, "I am capable, I will succeed, I will keep moving forward," that belief will drive you to take action and overcome challenges. Imagine a glass filled halfway with water. One person sees it as half empty, while another sees it as half full. The situation is the same, but their perspectives create entirely different experiences. Your perspective shapes your future. Your thoughts determine whether you are defeated or victorious. So the question is, will you choose a perspective that empowers you to move forward? Or will you allow a negative mindset to hold you back? Change begins in the mind. When you shift your perspective, your life transforms. Lesson number 2. Breaking the limits of thought and finding freedom. We often think, "I have no way out, there are no opportunities for me, I am stuck here forever." But have you ever wondered, where do these limitations really come from? Are these obstacles truly real, or are they simply creations of our own minds? The truth is, most of our limitations exist only in our beliefs. If we convince ourselves that we cannot do something, then that belief becomes our reality. But if we start believing, "I can go beyond my boundaries," suddenly, new possibilities begin to reveal themselves. The ancient philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Life is very short, and you never know when your time will come." These words hold a deep meaning. Our time is limited. We never truly know how much time we have left. So why waste it living in fear, doubt, and self-imposed limitations? Every moment is valuable. Every single day opens the door to new possibilities. But if we let our fears hold us back, we will never unlock our true potential. So, the question is, do you want to be the person who only sees obstacles? Or the person who breaks free from mental barriers and sees the endless possibilities beyond them? Your thoughts define your limits. If you can break free from the chains of your own mind, you will realize that the world is much bigger, and your potential is even greater. Now is the time to set yourself free. Lesson number 3. The influence of external circumstances. We often think that our lives are entirely controlled by external circumstances. We blame our surroundings, other people, or sometimes even fate. We believe, "My life is the way it is because the circumstances have forced me into this." But is that truly the case? Are we really just driven by external events, or is it our response to them that brings true change? The ancient philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "External circumstances cannot take away our peace of mind unless we allow them to become a part of our mental state." This statement holds deep significance. It reminds us that how we choose to accept a situation is what shapes our experience. The same event can produce entirely different feelings in two people. One might see it as a problem, while the other sees it as an opportunity to learn. One might fall into despair, while the other begins to search for solutions. So where does the difference lie? The difference lies in the power of the mind. Your life will only become a slave to external circumstances when you surrender yourself to them. But if you decide that how I respond is entirely up to me, that is when you will truly become free. So the question is, will you give your power to others? Or will you take control of your own mental state? The moment you realize that your response is your power, you will become truly free. Lesson number 4. Thoughts and reactions. Your life is truly a reflection of your thoughts and reactions. When you face a problem, how you respond to it will shape your peace of mind or anxiety. This may sound simple, but in reality, our reactions have a profound impact on our lives. If we react negatively to every situation, if we approach things with dissatisfaction, frustration, or anger, then those situations will rob us of our peace of mind. On the other hand, if we view challenges or problems as opportunities for growth, if we believe, "This will make me stronger," then those situations will become opportunities to bring positive changes into our lives. The ancient philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "What you are seeking is already within you." The depth of this statement is invaluable. We often search for peace, happiness, or strength in the outside world. But the real truth is, peace, happiness, and strength are all within us. When we learn to shape our thoughts and beliefs correctly, these inner powers will begin to flow. Your thoughts and reactions are the key that opens the doors of your life. If you believe that peace lies within you, you will find it. If you believe that strength lies within you, you will be able to unlock it. Every time you stand in front of a challenge, remember, your reaction is everything. Your peace, happiness, and strength are hidden in your reactions. What you are seeking is already within you. You just need to awaken it with the right perspective and belief. Lesson number 5. The power of responsibility and choice. In life, the way we respond to circumstances and situations shapes the very path we walk. We often think that the external world, events, or people have the power to control our emotions and happiness. However, the truth is that no one and nothing outside of us can truly take away our inner peace, unless we allow it through our own thoughts and decisions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Limitations are created within ourselves." This profound statement reminds us that the boundaries we face are often self-imposed. The barriers we believe exist are not always real. Rather, they are the limits we place on our own abilities, thoughts, and perceptions. Overcoming these limitations is not about changing the world outside, but about taking responsibility for our own internal world. Responsibility is the key to freedom. It is our responsibility to recognize that the power to change, to grow, and to transcend lies within us. We often look at the challenges around us and feel trapped by circumstances. But in truth, it is not the circumstances that determine our future. It is how we choose to respond to them. Every decision we make, every thought we choose to entertain, is a reflection of our responsibility. We can choose to see obstacles as insurmountable or as opportunities for growth. We can choose to live in fear of failure or with the confidence that failure is just a stepping stone toward success. The moment we take full responsibility for our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, we break free from the chains of limitation. We become the creators of our own fate. By accepting that the limitations we face are often self-created, we unlock the true power to move beyond them. No longer will we be passive observers of life, waiting for things to change. Instead, we will actively shape our reality through the choices we make. When we take responsibility for overcoming our internal barriers, we open ourselves to a world of limitless possibilities. The entire universe of opportunities then becomes available to us, waiting for us to step forward and claim them. Lesson number 6. humans for each other. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Human beings are made for each other." This simple yet powerful statement reminds us that our lives are not just for ourselves. We are meant to share our experiences, offer help, and support one another. Our existence gains true meaning when we realize that part of our purpose is to assist those around us. In a world that often encourages individual success, it is easy to forget the value of connection and mutual support. However, helping others is not just an act of kindness. It is a vital part of our own journey toward peace and fulfillment. When we extend a hand to others, when we share our strength, wisdom, and compassion, we create relationships that enrich our lives and bring us true happiness. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that life is best lived when we focus on the well-being of others. Stoicism encourages us to embrace the mindset of helping one another, as it brings about not only peace for others but also peace within ourselves. When we view those around us with empathy and understanding, our own struggles and conflicts start to dissipate. The act of helping others can have a healing effect, not just on the people we assist, but on our own hearts. It shifts our focus from our own difficulties to the collective good, allowing us to find strength and purpose in shared humanity. Life is not about what we can gain, but about how we can give. The more we contribute to the well-being of others, the more we build a life filled with meaning, love, and inner peace. When we live with the understanding that we are here to help each other, our lives become intertwined in a beautiful web of connection and support. Through compassion and empathy, we not only ease the burdens of others but also create a more peaceful and harmonious world for ourselves. In helping others, we find the strength and peace we seek for ourselves. Lesson number 7. Conclusion: your life is in your hands. To conclude, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius remind us that we have the power to shape our own lives. Our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions define our reality. If we change our thinking, we can change the world around us. The world you see is the world you create with your thoughts. This teaches us that how we view life determines how we experience it. If we change our mindset, we can transform our reality. You are not a prisoner of your circumstances. You are the creator of your life. By changing your thoughts and responses, you unlock endless possibilities. Remember, you hold the key to your destiny. Your life is in your hands. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay positive and keep growing.